Welcome to this episode of Mommy C-Star. Today I'm going to start teaching violin online. It's a great time to learn something new, and if you always wanted to learn music, now here's your chance. My son is going to be my assistant. You can order violins online at sharmusic.com. I'll post the links under this video. Or Southwest Strings. They have some great student instruments and supplies. I'm going to be following the format of my book, Discovering Violin, published by Santorella Publications. I'll post that link as well. So, to begin, this is the bow. The bow is made of wood and horsehair. The violin all comes from nature, and the violin is part of beauty, truth, and goodness is what we always want to strive for in our lives. And so the wood and the horsehair come from nature, and so does this. This is called rosin, and it comes from a pine tree. And for your violin to make a sound, like my son is doing, you have to put rosin on your bow. Hello. So I put it in my hand like this, and I kind of wrap my thumb around, and I rub it up and down, up and down. Gentle, please. Always gentle with the violin. This makes the horsehair sticky enough to make the strings vibrate. So you have to have rosin in order to make sound. Now your bow needs to be tightened, but not too much. This is called the nut, and you turn it clockwise to tighten your bow. You should only turn it until the hairs are about like this. Maybe even a little bit less. This is too loose. That's right. This is too loose. You see the hairs coming down? And this is too tight. See how the bow is starting to get straight? We don't want that. So that's going to be one of our lessons.
I'm going to play peanut butter jelly.
So tightening the bow and putting rosin on. That's what you need to do first. Now the violin should be right here. If you stretch out your arm all the way, the scroll should rest on your wrist. No matter how tall or short you are, the proportion should be the same for you and the violin. The violin should be from here to the wrist. You don't want it to be too big or too small, because then you can hurt yourself. So it's really important to have the right size instrument. And I have a shoulder rest right here. Some students will use a sponge, just a common clean house sponge with a rubber band around here, or a folded towel to rest it. That's much easier to hold the violin this way, because you want to rest it on your left shoulder and under your chin, and you also hold it up partially with your arm. If you have any questions, please post them underneath this video, and I'll be posting more. But just work on getting your bow set up and holding the violin like this. When you're done, tighten. Make sure your bow is loosened, so you turn this nut counterclockwise. And then once the hairs are just like this, then you can put it away.